Hello everybody and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program Rise of the Dark Fog. So just to recap a bit, off screen I did go and set up a couple of things. Namely this last bit of the mall here, and that's where I'm gonna be making a break right now. I do want to see why this one is not working. We don't have engines because I did set up the wrong recipes here. So this one I do need to, I should have done it the other way around, but it's a bit too late now. Engines. So this needs to have engines and engines alone. And this one needs to gas filter and engines. That's good. Let's see this one. Do I have some of these? I actually do have 10 of these. That's great. Do I have any of these? 6 in total. That's still perfect. Now, let's go shopping. I will get all of this. Like, I find it, some of the controls not to my liking. And that's primarily because, like, right now I'm right clicking to drag this and it also rotates the camera. That's weird. If I press escape, it takes me out of map mode instead of closing the things on the screen. This one, why do I not have any of these? Oh, because they are being taken to the other recipe. Which I guess it's okay. Inserters, I have 100 inserters. I'll get a few more. I do want miners. I do not have miners and I want to take all of these. Definitely want to take all of those. I'm gonna take some miners. Do I need anything else? I want to take the belt. Okay. Belt at most 300. I'm gonna toggle logistics off for now. I do want to get myself quite a bit of belt. I'm not gonna bother for now. I will just store some of the excess things I have in my inventory. Can I get these in somewhere? So I'm not gonna be using those. Let's see, what else can I get rid of? This is just one, so might as well. Let's get rid of one of those. I do hope that some missile turrets are gonna be crafted while I'm still here. And let's go ahead and get a few chunks of that thing. Oh, actually, that one was actually useful. I will go ahead and steal a few more. I'm out of steel. I also want to refill on my fuel supplies. And in case you are wondering, what we're preparing for is going over to the Titanium planet. Let's take a quick look at the star map. We have a gas giant, which we cannot exploit just yet. But we also have two other planets over here, which is Sirius 1 and Sirius 2. Now, Sirius 1 has no ocean. It has good supply of silicon, no supply of titanium. Also very decent supply of copper, very low supply of iron. But the more interesting one is Sirius 1. Like, the supply of silicon here is quite low, but it's still gonna be enough for now. There's a huge amount of titanium here and also a decent amount of iron and copper. Especially given that our planet just has, well, 2 million, 1 million, that's still quite decent. We're running 5 million stone, that's actually quite good. 9 million coal, that's no, not a problem. Now, this is just 400,000 coal, and I am prepared, but the ocean type is lava here. And with lava oceans means that we can actually use geothermal power stations over the lava, so we basically get free unlimited power. Now, I did want to check this one. So this has a yield of 320%. That's why this was outputting that much. So in order, when we get there, what I want to do is I want to set up two mining sections. One for, okay, we just got X-ray cracking, which is able to do more hydrogen out of hydrogen, I guess. That might be an interesting process that we're gonna look into. Let's take some of these. And I think that we're all set now. We have plenty of wireless power towers to transmit over long distances. We have a few bulbs, we have signal towers. What we don't have just yet is turrets. By now, I think that we should have produced a few. I really hate this. Really hate this. So we haven't produced any turrets because the belt was still stuck. And I'm gonna try to help. So I've queued up 10 of these. What am I gonna run low on? I'm gonna run low on electronic circuits. I do not want to run low on electronic circuits. So, oh yeah, before I leave, I did want to make a couple of other changes. Use now. It's nothing major. It is just getting a bit more So now a few more chips and magnetic coils, because as you can see where these are bottlenecks right now, and I would really like for everything else to be filled up by the time I get back. So let's see, I don't have any steel left on me. I did use all the steel, so let's grab... Oh, actually, let's sort things first and see what we're actually missing. Definitely don't want that on me. Cool, and I think that like 10 turrets should be more than enough. We should now have a few turrets in here. 25, that's perfect. I will go ahead and grab all the ammo over here, and I really hope I do not mess this up. So all the ammo is in my inventory, and if I do things well, I should be able to... I should have set a target first. Okay, that is Sirius 1, so that's where we need to go. I don't think I'll come anywhere close to the Dark Fog Hive, so we shouldn't be aggroing anybody. And we're slowly getting there. We're in a very low orbit, which is pretty nice. And I do want to slow down. Well, let's touch down first. And let's look for a place with titanium, and ideally I would want to get both titanium and silicon in a pretty close proximity, while at the same time not being extremely close to the Dark Fog Hive. That's a pretty tall order, though. So there's a lot of titanium over here. There's a few lava pits that I think I can get good output from. Oh, this is a very good one. Very good lake over here. Let's try to settle here. Hopefully I didn't lose any missiles. I don't think I've lost any, which is pretty good. I do want to... Well, I can go on the map interface. I don't need to be flying. I do want to see where this... okay, that's really bad. Please tell me that there's at least one other silicon reserve. There is one, but it is in a completely remote place. Where am I right now? I am all the way over here, which is kind of good. Okay, I will keep this area. And let's look at setting up some form of defense here. The Dark Fog Hive is right over there. And I will set up my defense line, I think over here somewhere. So let's go ahead and... Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and start plotting things down. This line is gonna be on the top grid, so I'm gonna Reform refinement. So this is to get more oil out of hydrogen and coal. Interesting. Okay, so there's gonna be a belt running something like this. And then I will get... Let's get the turret facing the right way. This is 13 turrets and... double this down. This is going to be lack of item. This is gonna be all of my turrets. Let's see, where's the center for this? How many do I have? One. So I have 13, so the center is going to be at... over here. And I will have a... I'll place this one over here and I'll place another set of... 1, 2, 3, 4. I do not want to leave that lava over there. I'll just stick with 3 in this case. Very important, the threat here is still minimal. We do have 3 bases. Let's move... Really? Still too far? I'm gonna move all of this. I could have optimized my inventory slightly, but I'm not all that fussed about it right now. These have... the signal towers, what's the hit point on them? Signal towers have 3000, so they're way more durable than the Babs. So I will put a signal tower over here. I will put a signal tower on the other side. So let's cover up this bit. This is a very small lake anyway. And I was wondering if I could use level 2 belts, but unfortunately I don't have. What do you mean I don't have any splitters? Did I forget to take splitters from... Anyway, most likely I forgot to take splitters from the base. So you are going to be unloading ammo there, and you're gonna go all the way over here like this, and then circle back around. You're gonna go over to this side and then come back around to only to this one. Don't want to forget power poles. These need to be powered up. Let's go ahead and place down some power poles. Really, this one doesn't cover the BAB? Interesting. Let's put it all the way over here. And I need power poles in front as well. Let's go like this. So everything should be unpowered, but in coverage area. So let's take a look at geothermal stations now. What I'm looking for is basically anything 120 is ideal, maybe even 100. I do have 9 of these, and they do have a proximity limit. I want to squeeze them in as best as I can. 93, that's quite low. 122 is perfect. 90. 122. Anything? Oh wow, here. This is the spot. This is just a 90, so it's not that great. See any better spots around here? Let's go with this one, and the lake just dials down afterwards, so let's put one of these over here to provide coverage, make sure that our power line doesn't get interrupted. And also I'm gonna put this battlefield analysis base over here, and no, I'll actually keep those ones on me. How many do I still have left? Okay, I will need a few on me, because the next thing that I'm gonna be doing is going over to these guys, and I don't actually want them on the planet. I want to have a nice, quiet thing going on here. I hope I didn't get too close. Yeah, that's perfect. And let's start blasting. Okay, that was me aggroing. Oh, okay, I did get aggro from some of the turrets. That was far from ideal. Let's move a bit forward. Create another BAB here to provide some repairs if needed. And also let's close down. Now that we've took that over, we can close it down and move on to the next one. This is going to provide an absurd amount of power. What's our grid at? We have 53 megawatts of power of completely let's see, let's make sure that we don't aggro with this one. Completely free power. I think that's the most important part I wanted to emphasize here. There's no I am going to get aggroed. We are generating a bit of threat from the from the space station, but nothing we can't handle. There is a problem. The battlefield analysis base to collect the mass. And can I get one more of these? Yes, I can. So that's done. I can put just one over there to link them, and let's head to the last base. Yeah, just over here we'll have to do. Now, one thing that I have to be careful on this planet is not to mess up the oceans, because these oceans are basically free power. They're the best type of free power that I'm gonna have this early in the game. And this can actually help power other planets as well through the use of accumulators. But as you can see, and it was a bit expected, or destroyed, there's no threat. So let's cover that one up as well. But yeah, the dark fog is not really a threat at this point. And with the covering range, we're now up to 83 megawatts of power. That is very low level stuff that they're providing, so I'm not interested. Let's go ahead and actually harvest the resources that we came here for. And you'll love to see it, like these are really beautiful titanium veins, like 21, or it's just huge. Let's start mining it. So I'm not gonna be sending ore back to my base. I am going to send titanium ingots, I think they're gonna be called. And I am going to see how I can work around mining from all directions. I want to get as much production as I can out of these. Get a 6 over here. I can get a 5, I'll take it. Maybe a 6 here, no, just another 5. So how much do I have now? 6, 5, 7, 7, 5. 7, 5 and 7. These are 2 full belts that I have. We're still researching a few things. Slight change of heart here. I'm actually gonna do this only with yellow belts. Well, actually I've already made the green belt, so might as well just go through with it. But I am going to move it over here like this. That needs to be upgraded, and let's start. Where are they? There they are. Let's start placing down these things. Now output is gonna be a regular yellow belt, because if you look at the recipe here, it is a 2 to 1 at 2 seconds. So we are consuming 1 per second, but we're outputting only 0.5 per second. And because we're inputting 1 per second, that means regular inserters are good enough. And I need these many. This many? Yes. And I do want to downgrade the remainder of the belt here. Let's get this all the way over to here and get a template in. There's gonna be a bit of redundancy in here, but I'm not all that worried about it. So let's see. These ones are now functional. Everything is functional. We are producing titanium. And I will need to do a lot more smelting. Let's put the storage over here. And I think I do need a few inserters or sorters to be able to get all of this in, but there we have it. We have our titanium production. So we have 1 million silicon, and this is 500,000. So there should be one more. There's one here, and I think I'm gonna take this one. Oh, this looks superb. This really looks superb. I think we're gonna be able to get a lot of things out of that one. Now, this is still going. It's gonna take a while. This is going strong still. Let's see, this one is not available. Energy shield is going. Let's get vertical construction. There's a couple of weapon damages here that are gonna be useful. Combat drones. Let's upgrade everything. All queues are full. So that's something that I didn't really expect. Hmm. So, just to make sure, I'll keep this too long. But as you can see, this one has literally no problems emptying the whole belt. But for some reason, okay, I have 6 of these here. And another 6 here, that's 12. This is gonna output 6 per second. Because the recipe is, well, 30 per minute per arc smelter. So that is 30 times 12. 30 times 12 is 360. 360 is 6 per minute, which is what this belt is rated for, or 6 per second. So I have no idea why this one would not, like I have 2 of them barely keeping up with the output. Not 1 but 2 of them. Yeah, I don't get it. Do I have productivity bonuses? I don't have productivity bonus or anything like that. Anyway, it is what it is. We are finally getting that awesome titanium that we've been waiting for. And while here, let's take a look at the smelting recipe for this one. So this is similar. I will copy at least this bit. And fly over in this direction. There it is. So that's input. Let's do it over here. Yeah, I guess I can do it over here. What was that? Are they trying to set another base? Yep, they are. Well, I wouldn't say trying, they've actually succeeded in setting another base. So I need quite a few of these. I'll try to just get 6s, it's easier to compute everything. This is another 6, and there's a few veins that are not tapped. Oh no, actually everything is tapped. So this is a 7, we'll take it. And let's go over here like this. I have to figure out which one is the input, which one is the output. This one is input, yeah. And I am missing a few of these belts. That should be enough. Cool, so you're gonna come... Oh, I actually didn't take enough belts. Power this up. I am going to put one of these here and one of these. And obviously this is the wrong recipe. Do I still have those very tall storage containers? Yes, I do. Actually gonna squeeze them on the other side. This. Can I get more? Okay, that is the maximum. And I'll use another one of these. It did look pretty cool the way it was able to just empty that belt. There we have it. This one does not cover everything. And one last thing I'd want to do, I don't want the dark fog to set a foothold in here just yet. And that's gonna be a long way to drag things all the way over there. So I think I'll go from here. Yeah. Fortunately, I do have these very long range power poles. Let's take it out. That was a very efficient maneuver. Get one more of these. Need to keep the grid over here so I can get the power from that one as well, but yeah, we have a whopping 100 megawatts produced here. Not many of them are being used, but nonetheless, this doesn't have any sort of oil or anything, which is a bit unfortunate, but oh, I will leave just one of these ones over here. So that there is a defensive structure in case they decide to pay us another visit. But yeah, in the next episode I'm gonna look at getting all the titanium first of all back into the base. This is very quickly accumulating, which is, you love to see it. Is there a bottleneck anywhere? Yeah, I'll maybe look at what's happening in between episodes because it does seem quite weird. Like they have the same speed, but this one is not accumulating that fast anymore, so maybe there was something off. Maybe the belt was oversaturated or something. I think that was it. Anyway, that being said, I think it's time to make a cut in this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please consider supporting the channel by liking and subscribing. And that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you here next time.